Wonderland Weekly is proud to present Busch Gardens Tampa. Now sit back and have a wonderful trip abroad.
Hey everybody, Toronto Ty here, and we are about to head out on the train to check out all the animals. Fun times.
I hear that we have one child on board as we get ready to move. One child who has a birthday today. And I'll tell you about that very shortly. First though, please stay seated at all times, keeping your hands, heads, fingers, and toes, everything safely inside the train carriages. Pardon my scratchy voice, I've been getting over a cold for 2 weeks. I'm finally pretty much better, I think. Out to the right is our wonderful station master, Imani. So get ready as we depart to put a hand in the air and wave a friendly, hearty goodbye to Imani. You guys ready? And we're off. We are now leaving Nairobi at lightning speed. Come on, everyone, together now. Say goodbye, Imani. Bye. That sounded like about 23 of you. Now, everyone on board, make it count. One last chance. Say goodbye, Imani.
Goodbye, Imani.
I heard the same 23, maybe a few more. Thank you, Imani. My name is Chris. I'm at the very back of the train. Back to our left, did you see tan and white gazelle? Those are Thompson's gazelle. Very fast creatures from near Nairobi, Thompson's gazelle. And back to our right, penguins. They love swimming and playing near the Nairobi train station. Those are African penguins. Now, a few items of business. Over us and under us, there are two tremendous rides. First, the blue buckets up high in the sky are the Sky Ride, which offers you a bird's eye view of Busch Gardens high above the Serengeti. And the roller coaster that has tracks over and under the train. All right, that roller coaster is Cheetah Hunt, of course, named for the fastest land animal on Earth. Now, folks, at Nairobi train station, do you remember that I teased you? I mentioned that there's a birthday girl on board? I didn't say that she was a girl, I don't think. Her name is Charlotte. Now, folks, what do we do when it is somebody's birthday? We sing them happy birthday. And Charlotte, I hear, is seated toward the middle of the train. Stay seated, but I see a couple hands up with the hat in the air indicating roughly where Charlotte is seated. So folks, all together, as we pass the Serengeti Overlook restaurant, could we all of you, every one of us, sing Charlotte happy birthday? All right, now trust me, you do not want to hear me singing all by myself. So I need all of your help. Ready? Me. Happy birthday to you. Everybody now. Happy birthday to you, Charlotte. Happy birthday to Charlotte. Happy birthday to you. And we just passed another birthday girl on the walking path, Janelle. All right, now Charlotte's turning all of 10 years old. Charlotte, slow down. You're going old. You're going up too fast. Happy birthday, Charlotte. And Janelle, and everyone else. We just passed our family-friendly spin coaster. That was, don't miss our family-friendly spin attraction. Hiss in the microphone? Or is that the roller coaster? And Montu is behind us and all around us. In fact, Montu is going to catch up to most of us as we enter the belt. Look out for the dangling feet. Look back to your right. In the Egypt area, it's Montu. Montu surely looks exciting, wouldn't you agree? In fact, wouldn't you all agree that Montu looks almost as exciting as the train?
Almost.
Oh yeah. As we enter the belt, Look ahead for wildlife. Already I see giraffe. And now I can see again. Giraffe, antelope, zebra, and more. Oh, look at the giraffe with its head tilted back, trying to see if she can reach the branches up high. Those branches appear way out of reach, even if she extends her tongue all the way out. Giraffe can extend their long prehensile tongues over a foot, often out of their mouths. Wrap those prehensile tongues around thorny leaves of their favorite tree, the acacia, or other food, and pull that food into their mouths. Giraffes use their height, of course, to climb into trees, but that's not all that giraffes use their height for. From their tall vantage point, giraffes have excellent eyesight, and giraffes are sometimes called the sentinels of the Serengeti. Back to the left, I don't want you to miss zebra. Back to the left, one more ahead to the left. These are Giraffe zebra, native to eastern parts of Africa, such as Kenya. I love their tall, gorgeous manes. Notice their thin, closely spaced stripes and white bellies. We might see different zebra up ahead. These are Giraffe. Did anyone look beyond the hills? Oh, back to the left, I'm sorry, there's one more on the hill of what I'm trying to point out. In the shade, by herself, is a large tan antelope. Back to the left, that was just now an eland antelope. Elands are the largest and slowest type of antelope on Earth. And there's a very large bird walking through the grass back to our left near the train, with a pinkish head, eyeing the ground, perhaps hunting for food. They hunt, but they're also vultures. That is a marabou stork. Marabou stork have strong acid in their stomach that allows them to eat just about anything, even pathogens that would kill or make very ill other animals. And back to your left, you get to see one more Giraffe zebra, also a couple more reticulated giraffe. I like how the Giraffe, I love their tall, gorgeous manes, and I like how the Giraffes graze. And there's a baby giraffe walking, back to the left. You see the baby giraffe on the move? Also an ostrich. I love how giraffes walk. Left legs, right legs, left legs, right legs. When giraffes run, they gallop. Front legs, back legs, front legs, back legs. And there were small tan antelope near the giraffe that I was trying to point out, back to the left. Small tan antelope, those were impala. Let's start looking ahead again. We're going to look for more wildlife, even more ostrich as we enter into this new area. First, as we approach the vegetation-covered pond ahead, everyone please keep in mind that we have entered into white rhino territory. We could see rhinoceroses somewhere ahead. Would you like that? First, here's the other type of zebra that I was hoping we would catch a glimpse of. Just past the vegetation-covered pond, ahead to our left. These are Grant's zebra. Notice how zebra use their sharp upper and sharp lower front teeth, their incisors, to chomp off rough upper parts of grass, perhaps leaving softer lower grass or plants that they don't prefer for other animals, such as antelope, to come along and graze upon. Again, these are Grant zebra. Notice how the Grants have beautiful stripes all the way around their bellies. And just past the zebra, back to the left, there was one lone ostrich. All the ostrich we may see today are female. Also out to our left, sitting, lying, sort of sitting, and one standing, grazing. There are gray-looking antelope near the zebra, back to the left, near the zebra. Those are wildebeest. Wildebeest are often on the move in search of fresh grasses, new growth upon which to graze. Close to us, very close on the left, on the small hill, are beautiful brown antelope with long curving horns. These are sable antelope. These are 4 adult female, there's one just past the hill, and 3 young, born here at Busch Gardens, sable antelope. Notice how they're facing in different directions. Can you imagine how looking in different directions could help the sable antelope look out for danger? Sitting looking in different directions makes it hard for predators to sneak up on them undetected, right? And the young tend to stay more toward the center of the herd. Well, we got to pass another Grant zebra. Did you get a good look at the Grant zebra? Her belly looks large. Now that might not mean anything. And back to the right, back to the right. There are gorgeous, shaggy brown antelope called Ellipsan waterbuck. Ellipsan waterbuck may venture into bodies of water to escape predators. I hear that Ellipsan waterbuck have sweat glands that exude a waterproof sort of sweat. I'm sorry, I missed a gazelle back to the left, and one standing up ostrich, one ostrich standing up. The tan and white gazelle sitting near the ostrich that was standing, went back to our left, back to our left. Those were Grant's gazelle. Yes, they share the same name as the Grant's zebra. In general, Grant's gazelle use the jumping styles called plonking and stotting to try to get away from predators. Up to the left, right, up to the right, rhinos. Please stay seated for safety. Before the tunnel, oh wow, one rhino just demonstrated their agility for all that size. Now, that rhino who just jogged down the hill for a few steps, that's the older sister of our baby girl rhino. And I don't know where the mom and the baby girl are right now. These are white rhinos. As we pass through that tunnel just behind us, as we pass through that tunnel, I thought I heard some wooing and wild animal sounds. Raise your hand, please, if any wild animals are seated near you. All right, we picked up a few. Back to the left is the mama rhino and her baby, also one other adult female nearby. Back to the left, these are more white rhinoceroses. Now, folks, I was actually wrong. I'm pretty sure now that the rhino closest to us right now and closest to the train tracks on the other side, that's the older sister, I'm guessing. I apologize for misidentifying one earlier before the point. To the same mother, born to the same mother and by the same father. The older sister was born not even 2 years before our youngest, or newest edition here at Busch Gardens, through our Rhino family. Would you like to know the rhinos' names? Well, the baby girl born in early October of last year is named Winifred, or Winnie for short. Winnie was born in early October of last year. And in mid-October of 2015, her older sister was born. The older sister's name is Nyota, and Nyota, which means star in Swahili. I hope everyone enjoyed our lovely, relaxing journey through the Serengeti. We're now coming up on Congo area, and we're going to keep on moving, heading past Congo to Stanleyville. Please stay seated. Up to our right, especially those of you at the front, you probably just noticed a fearsome roller coaster roaring by. It's Goomba, with 7 upside-down turns and speeds up to 60 miles per hour. The name Goomba means roar in an African dialect. And roar, Goomba does indeed. Raise your hand, please, if Goomba looked and sounded like the ride for you. Only a few of you. This must be a sensible crowd. The rest of us will be sticking with the train. So you'll find Goomba in Congo area. Along with the place that I learned to drive, the Ubanga Banga bumper car. Now, how many of you would like to see antelope? Antelope that are rarely seen in the wild. They dwell in forests. Start looking ahead to the right. Oh, and if you're wondering about the Congo River area, it appears that there is a drought in that area. It's an annual maintenance drought. No, I think it's annual. Now to the right, look for bongo antelope in the shade. Back to the right by the covered fence. I see 1 or 2 or 3 of them. Back to the right. Yes, 2 or 3. Bongo are so beautiful. Once thought to be extinct, they were so rarely seen in the wild. Back to our left, we've just passed the back of Jungala, home of our Bengal tigers, orangutan, and other exotic wildlife. There's fun for the entire family in Jungala. I also thought I heard some wild animal sounds. Raise your hand this time, please, if any wild animals are seated near you. Oh, we picked up a couple more. Please stay seated, and remember to keep children seated. Please keep everyone seated for safety. Thank you. Sometimes the train can jolt unexpectedly, or we're stopping. Please stay seated. Thank you. Now up to our left, up high in the sky, it's Shipra. 200 feet up and 90 degrees. Also in Stanleyville, you'll enjoy getting wet today if you'd like on the Stanley Falls Log Flume. That is a fun classic water ride. This station, Stanleyville, is also your closest stop to the Bird Gardens, home of our kangaroos, wallabies, and more, in Walkabout Way. That does close early. I would estimate you've got a couple hours left to go see kangaroos or to walk through bird gardens, bird aviaries, in the bird gardens. And while you're there in the bird gardens, visit the land, especially for young children. The Sesame Street Safari Fun. Now gathered from some wonders, watch hold and step, help young children by the hand. Welcome to Stanleyville, home of the Zambia Smokehouse Restaurant.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.